again to show you how to cross some cables without a cable needle. So we're going to look at these same ones we were just looking at. Two right crossing and left crossing cable. So let's look at the chart, look at the picture, figure out what we want to do. Okay, we want these 2 stitches to move over here. And look, the 2 stitches from the left side come across the top to the right side. See how that happens? These 2 stitches come across the top. These 2 stitches go behind them and come out the back. So we're not going to use a cable needle, so how are we going to cross them? So what I like to do is take these 2 that I'm going to pull across the front so that it goes that way. I'm going to put my right needle into the front of them, okay? Now, I'm going to take my needle out. I'm pinching this in the back with my index finger. If you're holding your yarn in your right hand, you can pinch it with the finger from your left hand. I don't want these 2 stitches to fall down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this needle out of all 4 stitches, and then I'm going to put the left needle back into the 2 ones that fell free. I'm going to pull these across and put them on the left needle. Now I've changed the order. You can see that it already is looking right. It's just tight because I didn't knit them yet. So I'm going to knit the 4 stitches in the new order. So it's different from knitting them with a cable needle because I changed the order first and then I knit them instead of knitting them as I'm changing the order. But you can see it's going in the same direction and that worked. All right, now let's go up to these other ones where we're going to cross in the other direction and see what happens. All right, so now I'm looking, I see these 2 first ones cross on top to the other side, and these 2 that are on the left are going to go underneath. So I want to take the 2 first ones on the top. I want them to be on the top. So in order to get the 2 second ones in the other order, I'm going to grab them from the back. So then pull it out, put it back in the loose ones, and pop the other ones back on the left needle. You can see, you can look at it before you knit them and say, oh look, it's going in the right direction. Again, it looks tight because I didn't knit them yet, but you can see the direction. So now I'm going to knit those 4 stitches. Sometimes I'll do without a cable needle on 6-stitch cables, but usually I stick to a cable needle for cables that have more than 4 stitches. It works fine for me for cables with 2, 3, or 4 stitches. There you go. There it is without the cable needle. So of course you can back that up and watch it over and over again. There are different techniques for this. I learned this from an article Meg Swenson had, I think, in Vogue Knitting maybe 10, 15 years ago. And she had 4 different techniques, and I tried them all. This one seemed the easiest to me, the less chance of letting go of a stitch and losing it, and you can see what you're doing as you go. So that was my favorite technique. If I can find her a link to Meg Swanson's info, I'll post it in the notes for you for the masterclass. That's it. Bye.